voice reveals, so now I'm doing exactly that. I was really happy when I got 1,000 subscribers back in May of this year, but now I'm double that amount 5 months later. I don't know if every 5 months will get me an extra 1,000 subscribers, but if that trend even continues going forward, but I hope to be at 10,000 by 2030 if I even stay on YouTube for that long. I know I am taking my time on the Google Logic tutorial, but I promise I will try to get it finished by November 10th, but the laziness is hitting me hard there. I also have no idea how long number 02, the realistic, can't reveal the full name of the number, but you have a little spoil about that. Anyway, I know I have abandoned a lot of projects from this year or even from 2022 that I couldn't bother finishing, but I am trying to figure out a plan to get all of them done by 2024. Like I am very close to finishing video speeding up to an absolute breakdown part 3, but I don't know if that should still go to apps limit of extending and part 4 goes to absolute breakdown, or just finish the series at part 3 and abandon part 4. I don't know. We'll see what happens from there. Sorry. The list of projects that I really should try to finish are video speeding up to absolute infinity 5.0, clock ticking to absolute fictional numbers hours, time from blank time to never years 2.0, temp clock ticking by the finish, or video speeding up to absolute infinity 5.0, clock ticking to absolute fictional numbers hours, time from blank time to never years 2.0, temperature from absolute 0 to never 2.0, video speeding up to and beyond the real final point 2.0, the lost project of temperature from absolute 0 to the real final point, factorial number 0 to absolute infinity 3.0, 2048 tiles to title 100,000 my remix, although I likely will not get to there. Number 0 to absolute infinity 2.0, which doesn't have the standard Google Logic journey numbers in it. That's a completely different story. Series. We also have to do a new channel trailer, temperature increasing to the final Delta Infinity 2.0, though I probably won't do that. Colorful number 02, limits of extending. I've been seeing someone just spamming messages trying to get me to do that for a long time. Anyway, number 0 to new absolute infinity, although that will be merged into both number 0 to the can't spoil again, and also the standard Google Logic Journey series. And also we have artificial intelligence speaking number 02. I don't really know, to be honest, but I already have said I want to continue the 1.0 series and the 2.0 series in a community post I made a few days ago. What also won't be continued is number 02 Beyond True Undefined, which was intended to try to find the actual path to True Undefined, but that is extremely outdated. Plus, there's numbers that are truly for real beyond True Undefined, so there's no point in it at this time of age. There's also the 48-hour timer, which is inspired by Utah Undefined. which wasn't known to be honest, but I already have said I want to continue the 1.0 series and the 2.0 series and the number 02. I don't really know to be honest, but I already have said I want to continue the 1.0 series and the 2.0 series and the computer 02. I don't really know to be honest, but I already have said I want to continue the 1.0 series and the 2.0 series and the community post I made a few days ago. What all 2024, by the way, did those sort classifications. Well, at that time, Freddy Fazbear 2023, also time for him to rename himself to Freddy Fazbear 2024, by the way, did those, so I didn't bother to do the previous ones.
Yep.
But I did anyway, because before I changed
31st,
number 02,
time for me
whatever it is,
to change my
2.0, am I really trying
to...
No. I messed up the
Absolute Dementia
spelling of the document I'm reading right now for the voice reveal. Anyway.
Or not.
Before I changed that project's idea, I was gonna make numbers beyond limited extending, which would lead to Divisible 0 2.0, and I did in fact copy all of the ordinal levels, finitol stages, classes, etc. onto the before limit of extending section, but that didn't really go so well. It was not until Circle Q 236 told me to revamp the project, so now I am, which I would have already finished Class 6 if it wasn't for PSI and Live Person to make me add music sync into the video. Thanks a lot, guys, by the way. Anyway, yeah. Now I'm revamping all 5 parts of the original series into a better version, but all 5 of them are being combined into a singular video, so you would have to wait for the entire thing to finish, but there will be transitions from part to part, and some transitions are based on how breakdown stages transition. I can't pronounce it right. Anyway, we'll have to see if I can replicate that. Anyway, back to the breakdown stages thing. I am planning a series after when number 0 to question mark 2.0 comes out eventually, that is. I'll get to that in a minute, but basically I am reusing the original classifications and adding new numbers that are very, very strong, yet they'll be between 0 and endless, which is a super-powered version of the number endless. And all of the question mark points up until the super-powered version of the real final point, which that number is already going to be beyond the normal version of Absolute Breakdown. Just to let you know about that. That series without completing the previous project first, which who God knows what that no, so it's either no, sorry, hold on. Sadly, I can't complete that series without completing the previous project, which who God knows when that comes out. Let me answer that. So it's either I do a video that is styled like the breakdown stages video I did this year, or just scrap it entirely, which I don't want to have to do. But parts 1 to 4 can technically be done without needing to complete the prior project first, but after that I do need the prior project done before doing part 5, which is plausible, but with the lack of number ideas I have, I don't know if I can do both projects at once and the older projects I need done before June 2024. More on that endpoint in a minute. The last thing I need to do is the elevator going up to Beyond Absolute Truth Final Finite floors. Oh boy, this one's going to be hard to describe what happened here. Oh, I know. It was because it was being complicated to set up, even though I had the core functions of the elevator made. Why was it complicated to make? Well, because one, I thought it was a good idea to put users into the elevator. Two, there were multiple multi-hour long parts which made a series. And three, the way the timeline was made for the setup was just too weird to work with. All three of these things stopped me